Hi everyone, and welcome to another tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make this super cool oblique bracelet, and this was designed by Flare on Instagram. I will bring up her profile here on Instagram, and I'll make sure to have her name in the description box below. But first I just wanted to kind of show you this bracelet. So it's a really unique design, and it also looks really confusing when you look at it like this, but once you get started it's not too bad. So it's a really cool bracelet. It's kind of like a zigzag, but that's just how the bands are laid. So anyway, I'm going to bring up Flare's profile here on Instagram, and this is her profile. She just created her account I think 2 weeks ago, so she doesn't have a ton of photos, but the ones that she does have are very high quality, and most of them are outside, so I would definitely recommend checking out her account and giving her a follow for me. And I'm going to show you how to make this today. So what you're going to need is going to be a hook. I'm going to use a double-ended hook here, but you don't really need one. You can use a regular hook. And you're going to need a C-clip to secure your bracelet up here at the top, and then some bands, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So the first color we're going to grab is this Fuchsia Medieval here, which I am using the dark blue the dark blue Paradise Mix. Sorry, I can't remember the name. The Paradise Mix Sweets. So first thing you're going to do is cap a band, and then you're going to take another of those blue bands and just pull it on. Just a simple cap band here. And then what you're going to do is grab another band, and you're going to pull it through just this first loop here and reattach, just like so. So now you should have something like this. And then what you're going to do is grab the color that's going to be your galaxy band here. I used a galaxy band. Today I am using lime green. So what you're going to do is put your band onto the hook and pull it through just that first loop. Then before you close, you're going to lift that loop back up and onto your hook and flip that green over the end and then reattach. So it looks something like this. Now what you're going to do is take your third color, which in this bracelet is penguin black. I am using neon green today. You're going to go ahead and take this band and pull it through the first 3 loops on your hook. So you're just going to leave this one on your hook here. And then before you close, you're going to lift that closest loop to the end of the hook, and then flip this green over. And then before we close again, we're going to lift this outer lime green band. We're going to actually take this blue, flip it over the end of the hook, and then reattach that neon green. Now what you're going to do is take a blue and pull it through all 3 loops on your hook. Then before you close, you're going to lift the center one, which should be your lime green, and reattach. Then what you're going to want to do is take this off of your hook or transfer it to the other end and turn it around. So when you turn it around, you're going to want your cap band to be kind of out here. So you can just kind of put it on your hook like that. But we're not going to put it on, just kind of for reference. And then to start our next section, we're going to take this blue again and pull it through the first 2 loops here. So now we're back to these 3 loops, and we're going to go ahead and start our sequence again. So grabbing your lime green, you're going to pull it through just that first loop, and then pull that blue loop back on and flip the lime green over the end of the hook and reattach. So that part is simple. Then you're going to take your neon green, and you're going to pull it through the first 3 loops here, and then you're going to lift the closest blue to your hook, and you're going to want to flip this neon green, this is being a bit difficult. You're going to flip this neon green over the end of the hook, and then you're going to lift the lime green from the outside and flip that blue that we just lifted over that neon or the lime green, and then reattach the neon green. So it's a little bit complicated there, but you're going to take your blue again, and you're going to pull it through the first 3 loops, or all 3 loops I should say, and then lift the center or the lime green one. So now you have something like this. I'm going to go ahead and take this off of the hook and turn it around. I'm just going to use this one end of the hook, and you're going to continue by adding your blue again. So pull that blue through just those first 2 loops. I'll show you 2 more times how to do this because it is a bit complicated. So what you're going to do is take your lime green here, you're going to pull it through the first blue loop, lift it back on, and then just simply flip that lime green over the end of your hook and reattach. Then you're going to take a neon green here, and you're going to pull it through the first 3 loops. The first lime green loop, and then these 2 blue loops. Then you're going to lift the closest blue loop here, flip that lime green over the end of the hook, reattach the lime green from the outside, and flip that blue that we just picked up over the lime green, reattach your neon green. Now you're going to grab your blue, pull it through everything on your hook, lift the lime green, and reattach. Then you're going to go ahead and turn this around on your hook. You're going to want to turn it around after every section here. Then you're going to take blue and pull it through these first 2 loops and reattach. So this is how you start your next section. So last time, you're going to take your lime green here, pull it through the first loop, lift that blue back on, and then flip this lime green over the hook, and then reattach it, reattach the other end. Then take a lime green band here, or a neon green band, sorry, pull it through the first 3 loops. You're going to lift the blue that's closest to your hook, flip the neon green over, lift the outside lime green, flip the blue over, and then reattach your neon green, which you've been holding the whole time. Then go ahead and grab your blue, pull it through everything on your hook, lift the second or the center loop, then you're going to want to turn this around on your hook, and to start your next section, you're going to pull a band through the first 2. And when you get to the point where you're ready to finish the bracelet, when you turn this around just before you start your next section here, all you're going to do is, when you are at this point here with these 3 bands, you're going to just take your blue and pull all 3 loops through, reattach and attach your C-clip to this end and then to your cap band on the other end. I'm going to finish the rest of this after the tutorial, but for now I hope you guys understood that. So you're going to obviously do this to the length of your wrist and then just close it off. But that's going to do it for this tutorial, so thank you for watching, and make sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe. I will have Loom Flair's name in the description box below. Make sure to check her out on Instagram and give her a follow for me, and that's what I'm going to have for this video, so I hope to see you next time.